So we resist religiosity. We specialize in irrational grace. Somebody say irrational grace. It's irrational. It's irrational. It's irrational. If we're irrational with our grace, we're protecting the gospel for others. Some of us have experienced some legalism because no one was protecting us from it. No one had the thought, I need to make sure they get this and I model this the right way. They need to see some irrational grace. They need to see, hey, you're just forgiven for something giant. You're just forgiven because you are. There's no consequences for just coming back to the table. It's all good. You're fine, man. Some of you are familiar, especially if you're a theater person or you like this kind of thing. You know about Jean Valjean from Les Miserables. So there's a really powerful and important point in that story where he's released from prison. He's been a criminal for like a very dumb reason to go to prison, but he was released after many, many years, and he's just out for himself. He's like, look, no one's gonna take care of me. I just gotta take care of myself. This priest invites him in to spend the night, to get some good food, and so he eats some good food, but during the middle of the night, he sneaks out of his room and he grabs a whole bunch of just valuable utensils and candelabras and that kind of thing. He's like, I'm gonna take this and just go sell it now. Well, he gets down the road and the police catch him and they bring him right back. And the priest comes out and he says, oh, thank you. You came back. I wanted to give you all this other stuff too. And it's irrational. Like, it doesn't make any sense. It's irrational generosity. It has a profound effect on Jean Valjean, changes his whole story for the rest of the deal. Because that's an example of that. This dude just wronged me, and now I'm gonna give him a bunch of stuff and get him off the hook with the people that wanna punish him for it. That's irrational generosity. When you and I show irrational generosity, we're not just being nice. Listen to this. This is what we're doing. We're building a culture where it's okay to make mistakes. We're building a culture where people don't have to hide. We're building a culture where people can just be okay to can you just sit for a while and just heal? Can you just hear that God just likes you because he does, and you don't have to do all the extra things? So when the single mom who's always late to the small group, and she was supposed to bring the treats tonight, and then she forgot, and there's some in the group that are tempted to be like, man, this chick, she gets away with everything. But there's another wiser woman who says, honey, it's just okay. None of us are here because we got a great score. Jesus went out and found us. That's the only reason any of us are here. That's grace. Are we hearing that? That's what grace is. When someone's working in the nursery, perhaps, and they overslept and they're not there, and they run in, they're in tears, and they're, oh, I'm so sorry, I missed it. And instead of like, get it better next time, just give them a big hug. You're like, baby girl, it's all good, man. Jesus likes you the way you are, and we don't exile people that are forgiven by Jesus. Radical grace, y'all, radical grace. Can I just apologize to you? If you didn't receive that kind of a grace from some spiritual leader, it might not have been me, but can I just kind of proxy ask your forgiveness for them? Would you forgive them? I'll bet you most of them didn't even know they were doing it. But it was still wrong, and it still messed with you, and it still hurt. It wasn't the heart of God. I'm just super sorry that happened. Would you please forgive them? Or forgive me if it's me? Try to, with God's help, let that go and embrace the true way, the real way of Scripture.